Okay, real quick update on the Evo chopper. So, got it mostly mocked up. Engine's in the frame and it's just loose right now, but I pretty much got it made in the way I want. I made a new top motor mount for it and got it set in here. Transmission has all been completely redone. Swapped over to a shovel head 70 to 84 main shaft to better line up with everything, because it had a massive, like the crazy like 84, 85, like the ridiculous long main shaft that's stuck like way out here somewhere. And I'm gonna do belt primary. I don't know where the rest of it is. I think it's, yep, it's in there. So belt primary, open 1.5 inch. It is gonna be a foot shift and a hand clutch, basically mocked up. We are also gonna run a front brake, which I normally don't do, but he wanted one, so got a front brake on the Springer and got all this mounted up. We did swap over to a 21 inch wide glide setup and a Shinko 270 tire. This is just a mid USA Springer. I think it's 2 over, 4 over, or I don't know, something like that. So I think with that and the 21, it should sit pretty good. I've got to mount where I want the oil filter on here. I got to figure that out. Oil bag is in, fenders in, sissy bars pretty much on. Most of that stuff's wrapped up to where we can keep moving forward. This isn't gonna be a real long video because I'm just working through this as I go, so you guys will get to see more once I start building the exhaust and everything else. Most of this is just basic mounting. So I had most of these parts. Now I'm just having to figure out how to get them to fit in this frame, which isn't difficult, but it just takes a little bit of time to get it all sorted out. We'll be running an electronic ignition, kick only, and basic oil lines, everything else. Nothing real crazy. Just got to work through getting this thing set up. I think it's going to be a pretty sweet bike once it's all said and done. End off this portion of the video for right now. So the bike's pretty much together. Got the exhaust mocked up I want, so I'll just spot welded, but just going up to a single cocktail shaker in line with the sissy bar. I think it's going to look pretty sweet and sound pretty cool. I'll definitely give it a different kind of sound. Springers on 21 inch wide glide up front. I've got to respace it. Like, I used the spacers that came with the kit. This whole thing's like a 1/4 inch to the right. Don't know why. I'll sort all that out. Everything else is just pretty much how it's gonna be. Like, I'm gonna finish up a little bit with the tank and put the carb on, all that stuff obviously, and then fire this thing back up. I want to get it running next week. But I've got the oil lines ran, oil filter mounted up in the front, and then the controls, all that stuff is pretty much gonna stay the same unless he wants to change them more. I've got to figure out, well, get the tail lights on the other wiring stuff and everything mounted up. You can see over here, belt primary is on. I still need a little spacer to run right in here for the freaking sprocket. That should be here this week. Finish all that up, and coils on, all this stuff's on. We're about to the point of firing this thing once I can get the a couple little parts I still need wrapped up. Also did the seat, so I just used the hinge that was already on here and just hinged it to it, and that'll let him get to the battery pretty easy. And it's still, I mean, it's sturdy. It ain't going nowhere. It shakes the whole bike, so that'll be good. But this is where we're gonna end off for now. I'll do another video once we get the thing running. Should be, I mean, I post videos kind of randomly, so it'll probably be about 2 weeks, give or take. And hopefully by that point, this bike will be finished up and we'll be on our way to smoke out.